Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Traffic, Buffalo 18. Crap, Cuddy.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Check that. Check that. Here we go. Check. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Right back to Hubbard. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now the try here for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Raiders 0.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards on the ground.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And a Raider first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. 19.
On the zone read, again to Genty. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Ready?
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Panthers street. Panthers. Ready.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one? There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18.
Operating from the gun, Kemp. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kemp. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by York is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Raiders 14.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
38-yard line.
Milton. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Milton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's man. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
To throw is Milton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. 65 catch. Panthers 60.
Now Milton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19, 18. Get hurt.
Back to throw. Kemp. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Panthers 18.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are once again back in front. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
Panthers 26, Raiders 21.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go. 65 catch. Cougar 19.
2nd and 11. And that will get to be off target and incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Kemp. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Raiders.
That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Brings up
second and 10.
At the Panthers' 21-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw. Kemp. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. He's into the secondary. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Panthers 26.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Check, check.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay,
Ball on
ready?
the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Reload, reload. Ready?
A give running right. It's Hubbard. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
He's tackled at the
A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Throwing is Milton. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier Legette, 61 yards. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
34. Raiders 28.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Kim on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he goes out right around the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, 3, Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. York now for the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Panthers 34.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And now off to the races down the right side. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Big Lion. Warrior 70, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Let's go now.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
70 Rangers. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down, Kemp. That is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Roll.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
So, partners, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Go!
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 197 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
Let's go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Bronco 80!
They'll give up the middle, Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Barnett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Check! Check! Ready! Ready!
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind him can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5.
Here we go! Here we go! Ready!
He'll keep it himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Raiders 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here we go! Check!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Las Vegas
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On the set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check match. Check match. Come on. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
It's a gain of 32.
Once again, it's Genty. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Ready, ready.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
York on now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Looking to throw. Milton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Milton. Hard throw, incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. That is caught. He finds his big target again. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and that's the gap. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
7 Pirates, 19 locked, cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready!
Off play action. Milton. That one complete to the gap. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
70 tip, Mustang 19. Let go.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's got a touchdown, Panthers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Panthers will line up for the
19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 65, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the arc, and he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ready, set.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go, set.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 114 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, 1st down.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a 1st down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the 4th quarter. Picked up the 1st, stopped the clock, too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
On the set.
2nd down and 4.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Kemp. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready? Ready?
From the gun on third down. Kemp. Open man is Bash. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19, 18. Let's go.
A run straight ahead with Gentry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They'll look to throw. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
He'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Let's go now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting this thing go out.
Quick hitch complete. It's Wilker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Well, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think
you did too.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.